Hi there. Good morning. I'm sorry I could not be with you today, but I still wanted us to be able to do our music class. You're probably really excited because we have a long weekend, and that's going to be a clue to help you figure out some of the things we're going to be talking about in music class today. Let's begin by moving and singing our hello song. I'm keeping a steady beat with my body and clapping with my hands. Hello there. Hello there. How are you? How are you? It's so good. It's so good to see you, to see you. We'll sing and be happy, be happy. We're all here together again. Let's do some echoes. First, I'll clap and then you clap, but stay on mute. My turn. Your turn. My turn. Your turn. My turn. Your turn. Very good. Now let's use our voice and do some echoing as well. I'll sing and then you copy. Remember to stay on mute. Ooh, your turn, do it with me. Ooh, my turn. Ooh, your turn. Ooh, good job. My turn. Ooh, your turn. Ooh, my turn. Do, 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 do. Listen again. Do, 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 do. Try it with me this time. Do, 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 do. Very good. I bet you already have an idea about what we're talking about today. So first things first, let's make sure we have what we need to for our class. And my screen is going to switch. Well, I think that. Okay, let's try it again. I'm sharing my screen. Okay, did you see it? Oh, I see it. Yay. All right, so go ahead and get what you need. You're going to need some way to make music with your hands or your pencils or with some rhythm sticks. So go ahead and do that. And we'll go ahead and explain our game and how we're going to do music today. You're going to be putting some clues together to figure out the subject of our lesson today. All right, do you have what you need? Even if you don't have rhythm sticks, go ahead and just use your hands. Okay, so you are going to use the clues to figure out what our music class is going to be about. So there'll be different clues, whether it may be a visual clue, maybe a sound clue. But anyway, you're going to get closer to our class subject by using the clues. So our first clue, clue number 1, get your rhythm sticks and get ready to play along. This is a really big clue. Now, if you want to change your movement and jump, absolutely. You can probably see with a steady beat. All right, there's your first clue. I'm going to pause this. That was a pretty big clue. I'm sure you recognize that piece of music, and it's going to be guiding our whole entire lesson today. All right, so are you ready for clue number 2? I'm going to share my screen. I'm going to try. Okay, here is clue number 2. So this is a visual clue. As you can see, we have 2 flags. One you should remember from last week, and of course, the one on the right, I think you remember as well. That's another clue. Now, part of this clue is a movement activity. So stand up, get ready to move. You're going to be marching and saluting. Again, you'll be marching and saluting. When they're 2 different pictures, you're going to step when you see the step, and when you see the picture for salute, you stop and make a salute. All right. I love this snare drum sound. And right. March around. Salute. Here we go. All right, so that gives you another clue. At ease, we're going to be at ease as well. So have you figured out what we're going to be talking about today? Any ideas? So think about what we're doing. Think about all our clues. Your first clue was a song that you recognized. And then we saw 2 pictures of 2 flags. Yeah, I think we're pretty close. All right, so we'll give you some think time. Have you figured it out? I bet you, in fact, have put our clues together. And you figured out we're talking about something that has to do with the United States of America, the country that we live in. We're going to be talking about music and the American holiday called Memorial Day. Now, you're going to figure out in the next clip that Memorial Day and Veterans Day are not the same. In fact, Memorial Day, which is on Monday, has a very special meaning. All right, let's learn a little bit about Memorial Day.
Good day, folks. Broadcast Cal here. Today we're going to learn about Memorial Day. Oftentimes people confuse Memorial Day and Veterans Day. After you watch this video, be sure to go check out the video I made about Veterans Day so you know the difference. On Memorial Day, we honor those who've given the ultimate sacrifice by laying down their lives for our country while serving in the military. Did you know that Memorial Day was first known as Decoration Day? That's because after the Civil War, people would decorate the graves of fallen soldiers. On May 30th, 1868, President Ulysses S. Grant presided over the first service to honor soldiers at Arlington National Cemetery. After World War I, the holiday included all soldiers who died protecting our freedom. Memorial Day was celebrated on May 30th until 1971, when the Monday holiday law shifted Memorial Day from May 30th to the last Monday in May. On Memorial Day, American flags are raised to half-staff until noon, and then raised to the top of staff until sunset. In the year 2000, Congress established a national moment of remembrance, which asks all Americans to pause for 1 minute at 3 p.m. in an act of national unity. On Memorial Day, we honor the heroes that have given their lives for our freedom. We salute you, heroes. Be sure to share this video so others learn the true meaning of Memorial Day. Broadcast Cal, out.
All right, so we learned a little about Memorial Day. It's a special day. We take a moment of silence, usually on Monday, about at 3 o'clock, and we just share being thankful for those who have given the sacrifice for our country. Now, we call those military members, and if you know one, they're in really good physical shape. So part of our class today is going to be working out our body before we work out our voice. And so if you stand up, we're going to do what's called PT, our physical exercise. And if you said, hey, that sounds a little bit like PE, you're exactly right. So I'm going to share my screen while you clear your learning space to make sure it's safe. And as you can see on your screen, it says our military members take care of their bodies. Let's warm up our bodies. Pick one exercise to follow. Make sure you have room in your learning space. So you're going to see two people side by side with a different exercise. You pick one that you like. All right, you can see, choose one or the other to follow.
In each of the following slides, choose between Fatima's exercises and Casey's exercises. We also have built-in rests for you.
Get ready. Oh, I think I'm going to, I'm going to get up and do it. Four, three, two, one. Good job. Do the next one. Oh, I'm going to do a push-up. Okay, I'll be back. How'd you do? All right, let's take a rest. Whew. What did you do? 2, 1. Okay, new exercise. What should we do? Oh, okay. I am going to do squat. Okay. Oh, I think I'm going to do back to, oh, okay. Do push out and reach. Two and one. Okay, we're gonna take a rest. How'd you do? All right, so now that we have warmed up our bodies, I hope you had fun. I thought that was fun. We're going to warm up our voices. So again, we warmed up our bodies. Now it's time to warm up our voices. We know this as vocal exploration, so you're going to follow the shapes just like you usually do, and make sure you stay on mute. Can you see that screen? I think you can. Yay! Okay. Vocal roller coasters. Woo, woo. Good. That one was fun. Ooh, ooh. New one. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh, that one was fun. Ooh, ooh, ooh. New one. Ooh. Ooh. Good. Roller coaster. Ooh. Ooh. New pattern. Ooh. Oh, I really like that one. Ooh. Nice. All right. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to listen to a patriotic song called My Country 'Tis of Thee. Again, first listen, and the words are going to change colors when the students are actually singing that word. We're going to get a chance to sing, but listen first.
My country, 'tis of thee, sweet land of liberty, of thee I sing. Land where my fathers died, land of the pilgrims' pride, from every mountain side let freedom ring.
All right. So you heard that. We're going to listen to that one more time. It's just the first part of a song called My Country 'Tis of Thee. All right. So again, we're listening, not singing just yet. Ooh.
My country, 'tis of thee, sweet land of liberty, of thee I sing. Land where my fathers died, land of the pilgrims' pride, from every mountain side let freedom ring.
Okay. So this time You are absolutely welcome to sing along, doing your best, using your singing voice. Remember, it has that little stop start. I'm going to go back.
My country, 'tis of thee, sweet land of liberty, of thee I sing. Land where my fathers died, land of the pilgrims' pride, from every mountainside let freedom ring.
All right, let's try that one again. We'll go back to My Country, 'Tis of Thee. This is such a lovely song. Oh, that stop start gets me every time too.
My country, 'tis of thee, sweet land of liberty, of thee I sing. Land where my fathers died, land of the pilgrims' pride, from every mountainside let freedom ring.
All Okay, our next one is called You're a Grand Old Flag. Again, we'll listen twice and then you'll get a chance to sing along. So use those ears. I love this song.
You're a grand old flag, you're a high-flying flag, and forever in peace may you wave. You're the emblem of the land I love, the home of the free and the brave. Every heart beats true, neath the red, white, and blue, where there's never a boast or brand. But should old acquaintance be forgot, keep your eye on the grand old flag. You're a grand old flag, you're a high-flying flag, and forever in peace may you wave. You're the emblem of the land I love, the home of the free and the brave. Every heart beats true, neath the red, white, and blue, where there's never a boast or brag. But should old acquaintance be forgot, keep your eye on the grand old flag.
All right, this time, by all means, do your best to sing along or move. You choose to share music however you would like. Use your singing voice.
You're a grand old flag, you're a high-flying flag, and forever in peace may you wave. You're the emblem of the land I love, the home of the free and the brave. Every heart beats true, neath the red, white, and blue, where there's never a boast or brand. But should old acquaintance be forgot, keep your eye on the grand old flag. You're a grand old flag, you're a high-flying flag, and forever in peace may you wave. You're the emblem of the land I love, the home of the free and the brave. Every heart beats true, neath the red, white, and blue, where there's never a boast or brag. But should old acquaintance be forgot, keep your eye on the grand old flag.
Good singing. Now, the last song we just sang was called Your Grand Old Flag, and we sometimes call our flag the Stars and the Stripes. And we're going to play the rhythms to a famous piece of music that have to do with stars and stripes. Now, before we move forward, we need to make sure we know which shape means what. You're going to see 5 of these shapes in patterns, and each shape is going to get you to do a certain movement. If you see a star, you clap. Let's clap 4 times as if there were 4 stars. Okay? The next shape you'll see is this long red line, and we're going to call this a brush. When you see this shape, you're going to brush the inside of your arm from your wrist to your elbow. So brush, stop, brush, stop, brush, stop. So we have clap for the star and brush for that line. The next thing you'll see is an eagle. And just like the word eagle, we're going to stretch and reach, eagle. So it's kind of fast, eagle. So we have clap for the star, brush, or you can say star or red line, or you can say eagle, any way you choose. The next thing we have with this purple sort of triangle shape is purple heart. We're going to tap our heart 3 quick times and say purple heart. Purple heart. Try it again. Purple heart. All right. And when you see this symbol called a rest, it kind of looks like a squiggly line. You don't do anything. So just to review, when you see a star, clap or say star, up to you. When you see this red line, brush your arm, red line. When you see the eagle, reach 2 quick times in the air, eagle. When you see the purple heart, tap your heart 3 quick times, purple heart. When you see the rest, don't do anything. Do your best, and if you get a little lost, just keep the steady beat or move around. It's a fun piece of music. All right, let's see if my screen will switch over. Yay. Clap, clap, clap. Star, 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 brush, star, 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 brush, brush, star, 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 brush, star, star, star. Brush, star, 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 brush, star, star, brush, star, star, brush, star, brush, star, star, brush. Ooh, brush. Purple heart, brush. Purple heart, purple heart, purple heart, brush. Purple heart, brush. Purple heart, brush. Purple heart, purple heart, purple heart, brush. Purple heart, brush. Purple heart, brush. Purple heart, purple heart, purple heart, brush. Purple heart, brush. Purple heart, purple heart, purple heart, brush. Good. Eagle star. I love that part. Get ready. Eagle star. Eagle star. That's hard. Star, eagle, star. Star, eagle, eagle. Star, eagle, eagle. Star, 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 star. Brush, star, 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 brush. Purple heart, star, star, brush. Purple heart, eagle, eagle, star, 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 brush, star, 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 brush. purple heart, purple heart, star, star, brush, purple heart, eagle, eagle, star, star, eagle, star, eagle, star, eagle, star, star. This is hard. Star, eagle, good job, star. Purple heart. Eagle, star. Yay, we did it. All right. Good job doing your best. I know that was a little tricky. Now, we've heard that piece a few times today, that piece of music that is, and we've heard it before. In fact, earlier in the year, we talked about this very famous American composer who wrote the famous piece, Stars and Stripes. I'm going to share my screen, and I hope you remember the name of the person who wrote the music, the composer, to Stars and Stripes Forever, and that is John Philip Sousa. Sometimes we call him the March King because he wrote a lot of marches and he wrote a lot of military band music. Some you'll hear about as we learn a little bit more about John Philip Sousa. Let's see if your screen will change over. And if not, oh, there it goes. Yay. Okay.
I'm Naomi Lewin. Welcome to Classics for Kids. John Philip Sousa, the most American of composers, was born in Washington, D.C. in 1854. Sousa was the son of immigrants, people born in another country who moved here. His mother came from Germany, and his father's family was from Portugal, where Sousa is a very common name.
We want to march.
Sousa's father played trombone in the United States Marine Band. Even before he started school, John Philip Sousa took music lessons. He learned to play all kinds of instruments, including violin, flute, piano, cornet, and trombone. After some neighbors complained, Sousa got extra help on the trombone from his dad. By the time Sousa was 13, he was good enough that the leader of a circus band tried to talk him into running off with them. But when his father found out about the plan, he stuck Sousa in the Marine Band instead. Semper Fidelis was Sousa's personal favorite of all the marches he wrote. It was even played at his funeral, although probably not as cheerfully. Semper Fidelis is the Marine Corps motto. It's Latin for always faithful. Sousa was pretty faithful to the Marine Band. He played in it for 7 years. After that, Sousa played violin in theater orchestras, which is how he met his wife. She was a singer in a production of a Gilbert and Sullivan operetta. He was in the orchestra. Sousa wrote operettas too, 15 of them. Eventually, John Philip Sousa went back to the Marine Band and became its conductor. He led very strict rehearsals, so the band started to sound very good. And Sousa made changes in the music that the Marine Band played. He weeded out pieces that weren't so good and added new ones that were, especially marches that he wrote. The Washington Post newspaper asked John Philip Sousa to compose a piece to promote an essay contest for its readers, so he did, and he named the march Washington Post. The Washington Post became a #1 hit both as a march and as a dance in America and Europe. At that point, a British writer said that if Johann Strauss Jr. was the waltz king, then John Philip Sousa was the march king, and the name March King stuck. After nearly 12 years leading the Marine Band in concerts all over the United States, John Philip Sousa left to start a band of his own. The Sousa Band was not a military band or a marching band. It was a concert band. The famous Sousa Band played to sold-out houses all over America, toured Europe more than once, and spent all of 1911 on a round-the-world tour. During World War I, Sousa enlisted in the Navy as a band director. By then, he was 62 years old and a millionaire, so he told the Navy to pay him a salary of just $1 a month. Wow. Sousa felt very strongly about training young musicians. He spent lots of time helping school bands and orchestras, and he made improvements to band instruments. The marching tuba that wraps around your body is named for him, the sousaphone. At the age of 77, John Philip Sousa was still conducting. The night he died, he had just finished rehearsing for a concert. The last piece he conducted in that rehearsal was his most famous march, The Stars and Stripes Forever.
All right. So, John Philip Sousa, Stars and Stripes Forever, pretty important composer. Now, we're coming to the end of the class, and we are going to do some more movement. Feel free at any time to stop the movement and continue on with your day. I do hope sometime this weekend, on Memorial Day on Monday, you take a few minutes to say or think about how thankful you and I are for the sacrifices others make. All right, I'm going to share my screen and we'll pick your exercising and go as long as you want. All right, we'll take that rest and we'll start. Or start right now. All right, I'll see you. See you later.